darlings, and welcome back to my channel. Today I am back with my December daily flip through for my album from 2019. I like doing this every year, just kind of give myself a refresher and some inspiration by looking through my album from the previous year before I start working on my December daily for the current year. So before I started doing my prep pages for my December daily for this year, I decided I should film this flip through and kind of just get out of the way so that I can look through it and see what I do every year. So the album that I decided to choose, if you missed my scrapbook.com haul last year, I ended up just getting the regular red and white striped album from Simple Stories. It's their 6x8 album. Typically I usually get their Christmas collection for the year or the previous year and use that, but this time around I ended up using the regular albums and I ended up really liking it. The only issue I really had was that their spines for the regular albums are a little thinner than the Christmas albums, so I did have a little issue with the chunkiness because I made it a little chunky, so I ended up tying it with this Dollar Tree ribbon just to keep it tight on my shelf. But otherwise I don't really mind, it's only a little chunky. But yeah, so that's just something to keep in mind in case you guys are wondering about their albums. But I really like this album, so I decided to just keep it anyways. So anyways, let's get started. This is what the inside looks like. It's just red and white polka dots, which is perfect. I wanted to do a red, green, pink, and blue theme for this album, so you will see those colors come up quite a lot. So this is my cover page for 2019. I'm sorry if the lighting is not going to be that great. It's really partly cloudy today, so I'm by the window over there, but it looks like it's still pretty dark, so it might be a little dark in this video. I apologize, but I decided to use this clear acetate sheet. I don't know if you can see, but it's got some snowflakes, some stars, and some polka dots on there, and it actually came off of the packaging from this gift set that I bought at Burlington, and I saw the packaging and I thought it was cute. I was gonna throw it out, but I was like, I could probably use this for my December daily. That's kind of how I am throughout the month of December. I'm keeping everything and anything because I think I can use it for my December daily, but I actually ended up using it for my cover, so I was really excited about that. I just put some gold thickers on there, and then this little cluster of flowers that I got from Lori, I just put 3 on there, and then some paper flowers that I had in my stash, and I just put some gemmies on there. And I really liked how it turned out. It is very simple. There's like, this is layered on another flower, and this one is layered on another flower, and then there's a flower here, but it looks pretty simple anyways. The page behind it is actually just a page that came from the embellishment binder that Lori made, and it's a shaker page. I really liked it so much that I ended up using it as my kind of my cover page as well. So I really like how that looks. It's just so cute, and it went right with my theme for the year, so I just really liked the shaker page that she made, so I couldn't let it go to waste and not use it for my album, you know? Then I ended up putting this little journaling card here, just says December. I just really like the colors on it, and I just kind of used it as a welcome to December for my December daily, you know what I mean? So every year I kind of do the same thing. I do the cover page, I put a calendar in, I do my reason why, and I like to put in a picture from the previous Christmas. So that is what is going on here. We've got the calendar. I actually had trouble finding a calendar online for the December daily that kind of went with the color scheme, but I ended up using this one and then just wrote in the numbers and put in stickers that said December 2019 on there. Just another filler decoration page from the Simple Stories collection. Most of the stuff that I did use are either leftover from the previous year or are from the Holly Jolly collection from Simple Stories, because I ended up buying quite a bit from that collection last year. And then this is my reason why for 2019. I have this calligraphy stamp, and that's what I use all the time. It's so amazing. It makes it look like I know calligraphy even though I don't, and I wish I did. But for this December, I ended up writing about how I just really wanted to enjoy it and how I had learned quite a bit. 2019 was another learning year for me. I learned a lot of lessons about how to let go of people and accepting that sometimes you do need to let go of some people for your own mental health, for your growth, for all sorts of things. If someone does not serve your life and does not help you feel better about yourself, or just their presence just drains you, most likely they should not be in your life, at least at that moment. And sometimes it's hard for people to accept that, especially people like me who do not like to feel like they're giving up on people or they're giving up on situations, because we love to persevere. But sometimes you just need to be strong enough and humble enough to accept the fact that some people should not be in your life. And that was just one of the few things that I learned, and I'm so glad that I did, because it's just an important lesson. I'm sorry about that, my phone, I should have silenced it, but now it's too far away, so I'm in too deep now. So the next page, I've just got a little decor page. It says it's not what's under the tree that matters, it's who's gathered around it, and that's kind of the leeway into the whole the pictures from 2018. And sorry I silenced it. So I put this little border sticker from Hobby Lobby on here, just as Merry Christmas, and some jemmies. And then we've got the pictures from 2018's Christmas. We've got me, my brother, my dad, my mom, and little JJ. My sister's not there because she's in Florida, of course, with her family. So I did make sure I stamped 2018 on there. And then my aunt was also there visiting from the Philippines, which was really awesome. So we've got some pictures with her. And then this album, I started working on layering a lot more. So this one is actually popped on some pop dots. It's smushed now because of me like compressing the album. But yeah, that's just a simple, you know, layout right there. And then I love doing this every year, the little 2x2 where I put in some random fun stuff. And I ended up using a bunch of the cut aparts from some scrapbook papers that I got. I also used this little Mickey head that I made for some of the embellishment books that I made for some friend mail. And I used a sequin and then a little pearl on there as like a decor, kind of like a bow. And then this is a little wood heart from Target Dollar Spot, I believe. I think I got it from a friend mail, but I ended up putting the sticker on there that says jingle. This is from AliExpress, I believe. It's like a foam felt, almost like a foam and a felt put together. A little gold snowflake. This is from Jolie's, I think, a little ornament there. It's wood. And then these are from AliExpress. This is from a friend mail. And then we've got these little gold leaves that are also from AliExpress. And then I put these pearls on top to match my theme. I really liked how that came out. And then for the first day, we've got this little flip over here. It just says December. I layered on this flower, some stuff from my stash, and it's just holding the menu on the other side from December 1st. So I ended up going to Junior's. It's a restaurant in the city. If you guys don't already know, they have amazing, amazing cheesecakes, which I actually didn't get because I was so hungry, because we were supposed to go somewhere else, and then we ended up going somewhere else, and then we ended up going to Junior's, which was the last resort because everywhere was so packed and busy that day. I think we went a day or two before December 1st, but I wanted my first day to be about that. And I ended up meeting up with my friend Anthony, and he was actually one of the first few friends that I met in college, and he was an RA that lived right next door to me in my freshman year, and he is so nice, and I'm so glad that we're still friends. But he lives upstate, so it was a good occasion and a rare occasion that he was down here and that he was able to visit. So we went to go eat and then catch up. It was like years, I think, since I had last seen him. And I put this little picture of the city right here. Then I put this little sticker down here that says city sidewalks, busy sidewalks, because get it? It's the city. I just thought that was a cute little tidbit. And then I put this sequin of a snowflake and a little gold little enamel dot in the middle. I just thought that came out so cute. I loved it for the first day. Then on day 2 we got our first little flurry of snow, so I took a picture of me with the snow on the grass. And then here's a little dress that I got for my boyfriend's dog. It was actually for my sister's dog, but it was a little too big, so she ended up fitting it perfectly, thank goodness. So it was just so cute. It was such a cute dress. And that's me journaling about, you know, just hanging out with my boyfriend. And then for December 3rd, I did this little layout, a lot of selfies in there. There's some pictures with me and JJ. I don't know if this is blurry or not. Is it blurry? No, okay. Sorry, I'm not really looking at my camera screen, so I don't know if it's gonna be blurry or not. but I ended up filming my Wrap Gifts With Me video for 2019 that day, and that's the sweater that I actually got from H&M. It's like a kid's sweater, and it says Rap Star, and Santa's, you get it, he's a rapper, and I was wrapping gifts. I just thought it was so funny. And then I made some shakers on here. Usually when I'm in the process of making my album, I will fill it in with the pictures and all that stuff and leave blanks in, and then go back in the end when I'm done and add the shaker bits to everything, because it's so much harder to work on layouts while you're in the process of filling in more if you're making shakers and stuff. I don't know, that's just the process that I do. And then for day 4, it was just a relaxing day, and I just spent the day editing and trying to relax. I drank a cup of honey lavender tea. So the shaker, of course, is on both sides here. I just really like those kind of layouts. And then I've got this little insert here from the Sephora holiday sale, you know, that they have every year, and I put some sequins on here and some gemmies on there just to add some extra bling. I really liked how that ended up looking because it kind of went along with the bling that was already on there, and it was just something I like putting in these kind of things just to remind myself of what was going on in that time of the year. So I got that. And then for day 5, we've got this little Christmas tree sticker that I got from Flying Tiger, which I just heard not too long ago they all closed, which I'm really sad about. I didn't know that they were closing, because I definitely would have tried to catch their closing sales. But anyways, I talk about JJ, and I sent some gifts out, and I ended up just putting some pictures of JJ and then decorating them with some enamel dots and bling. And then for the next day, I ended up hanging out with my boyfriend and going shopping. I bought this pretty dress from the kids section at Target, and it is so cute. I also bought another dress that I ended up using for my Santa baby video for that year, and if you guys haven't seen that, it is the cutest thing ever. I decided to film a cheesy Christmas video, and it's on my vlog channel, but it is the cutest thing ever. My nephew, it was his first Christmas, so that's why I wanted to film it, because it was just kind of a remembrance for his first Christmas. But yeah, I ended up buying the dress there. You'll probably see it in a later layout. And then here's Layla again. Just a cup of tea, I guess, or coffee, tea. I think it's tea. The next day, we've got some ramen, I think, or maybe like udon soup with some shrimp tempura. It looks so good. Oh my gosh. But my big brother ended up ordering that, and I took a picture of there, and then I wrote eat, drink, and be merry. Here I layered on some stickers. I know this circle sticker is from Target Dollar Spot. Most of my supplies are basically from the same place. These circles are punched from scraps that I had. I like to, you know, keep all my scraps and use them as much as I can. And then this is the next page. I used this journaling card right here. I forgot what collection this is from. Is it crepe paper? But it's so cute. It's like that pink mint and gold vibe. And I just wrote about, you know, hanging out with JJ and my family and just cleaning up my room. It was just a normal, boring day, but you know, even the boring days get documented. So that's that page. And then here I cut out the cover of my Tiffany catalog because I really liked that it was a present, and I decided to put it in my album. And then I added some gems, and then on the back I lined it with this paper from a Starbucks, like a pastry. And I thought it was cute because it was their Christmas paper. And then I put these chipboard stickers that just say joy on there, and they're really pretty. I think the light is like washing it out, but they've got like this lacy design on them. There you go. Sorry that the lighting is such a struggle. So the next day I ended up going to dinner with my boyfriend and his cousin, and we went to Texas Roadhouse, as you can see from the menu. And then my boyfriend and I, on the way home, we ended up passing by this really amazing house. I don't even know how to describe it. There was the most extravagant decor outside their house ever, and it was such a pretty house, so I took a picture. It's not the best quality because of course it was nighttime and you know, it's of Christmas lights, but I managed to get a little bit, and then I added some gems to the middle of the stars that they had on their, like, I don't even know how they got it up there, to be honest. It's like a banner up top, but it was so beautiful and I was so happy that I got to see it. Then we ordered pizza the next day, and I also finally recorded my cover of the Santa Baby song that I used for the music video, but I left that really like till last minute, and that's when I finally got it perfect, because I'm such a perfectionist and I only finally got it perfect the night before I left. So here's my little ticket. It already faded, which kind of sucks, but oh well. And then here is the little receipt from the food that I bought. I ended up getting ready the next day, and I saw my boyfriend one last time because I was gonna be away for I think a month, and then I hung out with JJ and I went to the airport. So that's the little layout there. And then here we've got my first full day in Florida. I've got my nephew here. I was so excited to see him. At this point he was like 6 months, I think, and he's just so cute. They're so cute at that age. I can't, oh my god, look how cute. Oh, those cheeks. But I also took a picture of the cupcakes that I bought in the airport. Baked by Melissa is my favorite cupcake place. Of course, whenever I go to the airport, I have to buy them. So this is the mini for December 2019. They always have a special for the month, and it was chocolate fluff. So I decided to keep, you know, the packaging and stuff just because it's so cute. And I kept a menu as well so that I can kind of see what was the special for 2019, like their holiday specials. But I ended up eating so many of them. It was so good. They're so good. They're little bite-sized cupcakes. They're so good. Sorry, in case you didn't get it already. They're so good. Then I put in another picture of me and Riku. He's just so cute. And then the next day we went shopping. Went to a bunch of places because my sister had a car appointment. And then we ended up going to Taco Bell. This is me with my Baja Blast, my favorite. So that was that day. And then the next day we ended up going to a mall. I forgot which mall it was, but we were going to get Riku's pictures taken with Santa. So we ended up eating at this restaurant as a family. Those are my parents, my sister, my brother-in-law, and me, and Riku in a stroller. It was like a Cajun boil place, and where they have all like the seafood and then you all like, just eat off the table. It was really awesome, but we had not a great experience just because one of the waiters, he was just kind of creepy to me, very just obviously hitting on me in front of my dad too. It was really awkward. I was sitting right across from my dad and he was like flirting with me the entire time. I was trying to be nice but also kind of ignore him, but I just don't think he was getting the hint. And then he started peeling shrimp for me. It was just really a weird experience, but the food was good, but it was just a weird experience. And then here's me and Riku after he got his picture taken. And then here is his little picture, Santa right there with 2019. So cute. Oh my goodness. It's so interesting how different things are going to be this December, you know? Well, by the time this video goes up, I'm sure it'll be December already, but because it's almost December while I'm filming this, it's just interesting to think of the difference between this year and last year, about how you take things for granted, about just being free and being able to just take a picture with Santa like this, because I'm pretty sure Santa's gonna have a mask in his picture this year. It's just very interesting. Here's the menu from the halal guys that we bought the next day, as you can see. I just love having my menus in here, you know? And then I finally got the cotton candy grapes that I've been wanting to try forever from Costco, and I was so excited that I put the picture in here. It was really good, definitely sweet. And this is the little square on here. I layered some presents on top of the journaling card as well. The sticker from Target Dollar Spot again. Then this day we went to the mall. Here's my parents eating in the food court. Riku reaching for my ice cream cone. I ended up finding the heels that I would wear to my brother's wedding, which was in February, so I was really excited about that. And then the next day we ended up going to Chick-fil-A, which is me and all my sauces. They had a pretty tree, that's why I asked my sister to take a picture of me with it, but also the cashier was so nice. When we were asking for the sauces, he gave us so much sauce, so I just wanted to take a picture and be silly with all the sauces that he gave. That was a good shopping day. We went to Sawgrass, which is an outlet there, and it's just, yeah, good shopping. Very good shopping. And then I made a shaker down here with some snowflakes, a bunch of little things. I made different colors depending on the layout, you know, of what it needed. And then this next day we filmed the Santa Baby music video. This is the dress I was talking about. It's actually from the kids section. It looks just like the dresses I used to wear when I was younger. Let me see if I can raise the brightness. Sorry, the sun is setting now, so I'm gonna have to speak faster. But this is what it looks like. It's got like the pretty plaid on the bottom. And little Riku, he was so sweet in the music video. This is what he looked like in the little sled. So cute. I can't even put it into words. And then this little tidbit right here. I always, every year during the Christmas time, buy the white fudge covered Oreos. I don't know why it became a thing for me, but I love buying it every year, and I always put in the little cardboard. And then we've also got some like tidbits. I made this into a little pocket, and I put the wrapper from this Dominican chocolate that my godparents brought back from the Dominican Republic, but that's in a later layout. But I just sometimes like to stuff things in pockets wherever I make pockets. But this next day I wrapped some gifts. I think it was for my mom, or yeah, I think they were for my mom. And I bought some tickets to this jazz festival that was supposed to be for March of this year, and I was so excited. I remember being on the phone with my boyfriend and like planning it out, and I was asking him if he wanted to go, and I was so excited because it was gonna be in Florida. That's why I had to call him and see if he wanted to make the trip and stuff. So that was for March of this year. Of course it was canceled. We ended up going to Florida anyways, but yeah, that sucked. But it's okay, at least we got to go to Florida anyways. And then this next day, we just spent the day being silly in our Christmas outfits. I'm wearing a Christmas tree outfit, if you can't tell, that I got from Forever 21. This is what the Christmas tree outfit looks like. I'm wearing it with my heels, little Riku in his reindeer outfit. And we were just dancing around in our Christmas outfits, being silly. And then we ended up going to Sawgrass. I ended up adding some gemmies on there. You can't really tell, but I really like how that looks. As you can tell, for this album, I feel like I didn't do too much decoration, but I kind of like that it's a lot more simple than in previous years. I mean, I never really do crazy things for my December daily, but I like keeping it simple. So this is what I did for the 21st. I actually really liked what I did here. I used this big number from Simple Stories and turned it into a shaker, so it's loose on the page here. And then it's just a shaker with the background on here that says Countdown to Christmas, because I think I just couldn't figure out how I wanted to put the 21 in here because it's such a big number. And we just relaxed, and I ended up watching The Mandalorian on Disney Plus, and it was just so cute. Here's baby Riku sleeping, being so sweet. And then this next day we've got the menu. We went to this sushi place. Here's me and little Riku with his little Santa outfit. And then we ended up watching The Rise of Skywalker that night, I believe. And also my Wrap Gifts With Me video went live, so that's why I have pictures from that video in here. And then I also printed a picture of the poster from the movie. That was so cool. And then we've got some receipts in here just so that I remember certain things. I don't know. I like keeping things like that. Like I said, when it's December, I keep everything. And the next day, we ended up going shopping, and I ended up making some Shanghai, which is my signature Filipino food to make. And whenever I'm at my sister's, she gets me to wrap a ton so that she can freeze it and then keep it in her storage for emergency food. So I made some for her. This is me and my mom eating a, what is it called? Oh, it's an eclair. I think that's what it's called. I don't know why I couldn't think of the word for that. And then just a bunch of pictures of me and Riku, so sweet. And here we've got a little tag in here. I like putting in big tags. And then this ribbon, I believe, is from Flying Tiger, actually. This reindeer is from Michael's, and it's just so cute. I love how this turned out. And I turned it into a little pocket, and I put in some business cards and stuff that I got from the Filipino restaurant that we got the lechon belly from for the next day for our Noche Buena. It was just so, so good, so crunchy and so amazing. And then here's me, my sister, and my dad, and Mushi right there. Very cute. And then we ended up taking some pictures of Riku by the tree because my sister bought these mini parole lights from the Filipino restaurant. They have a store as well. And if you guys don't already know, I'm Filipino, and in our culture it's a tradition to have the parole lights in your window, and we have one actually in our house here. But we found these mini ones and they're so, so cute. It's like on a string light and it's so adorable. So we took some pictures of Riku under the tree. Very cute. I mean, it was his first Christmas, so very cute. And then here's a little Christmas tag from my brother's gift. I like putting those things in. And then here is our Christmas picture for the 25th. We all wore matching pajamas, kind of. It was the struggle to find them. We bought them a few days before at Old Navy, I believe, and it was just such a struggle. And look at Riku's onesie, it matches. And I turned it into a giant shaker. And then here I cut out this heart and put some wrapping paper that I used for that year on there so I could remember. And then here's my little journaling about Christmas. Here is the little gift topper that I put on my sister's gift with the rosette that I made. I hot glued it onto a snowflake ornament from Primark. Then I made this little 2x2 layout here with some more pictures from Christmas. And then that night we all made a gingerbread house, all of us kids. Meaning me, my brother, my sister's husband, and my sister's husband's older brother. A lot of connections there. And then we've got the little program here from the mass that we went to, and then the tag from this box of chocolates that my sister's husband's parents brought. And then here the next day my brother was going back to New York, so he was spending time with our nephew and then my parents there. Very cute. So for the 27th I put this picture of Mushi here, and then we've got little Riku and me, and we just relaxed at my sister's house and watched some more of The Mandalorian because a new episode came out. And then here we've got a receipt from the next day because we went to Port Everglades. We also went to the boardwalk in Hollywood because my godparents were there. They were going to a cruise, so we were going to drop them off at the port, and that's from this. So this is the receipt from Nick's bar that we went to go eat, and here's Riku. And I thought this was really cool. It was on the ground, so I took a picture with my shoes on there. And then for the 29th we ended up going to Winn-Dixie, just some grocery shopping, relaxing. Here's baby Riku, and then of course some more shakers on here. I like this layout so much. The colors look so nice. I just think it's very fun to look at. Then I put in this other tag pocket that I made, and I put in this Kung Fu Tea menu card here because we went to Kung Fu Tea and Chipotle the next day. Here's the Chipotle menu. It's just those silly little things, but I think it'll be so fun to look back at in like 5, 6, 8 years. Why did I say 5, 6, 8? I meant 5, 10, whatever. You know what I mean. In the future, it's gonna be really awesome to look at. So we've got my favorite from Kung Fu Tea, the taro slushy with the boba balls. Amazing. And Riku in the little cart. We went to Walmart. That was his first time in a shopping cart, I believe, and it was just so cute. He was such a good boy, and we were doing the whole after Christmas sales shopping. And then here we are to New Year's Eve already. We've got some pictures with me and Riku with our little party hats on. So fun. I had so much fun that night. It was hard to stay up. It's getting harder and harder to stay up, honestly. And here's my parents. So adorable. We've got some more pictures. This is one of my favorite pictures from New Year's Eve. I put up a humbug because it's funny because Riku was throwing a tantrum, so we just took a picture just to be funny. He will love that when he's older, I'm sure. I put some more pictures on here, and then I also put the letters out here that says Happy New Year. And then here's our 13 fruits because it's a Filipino tradition to put out a bowl of 13 fruits for the new year. So we did that, and then I wrote simply down here with some thicker saying hello 2020. Little did I know what 2020 would bring, huh? So in the back here we've got a clear protector with all the extra bits and bobs, like the Christmas cards that I got. This is a little tag that I cut out from the hat that we were wearing from New Year's Eve right here. I just wanted to keep it because, you know, it's a nice memory, even though 2020 is a year that maybe nobody wants to remember. And then we've got some other tidbits from the places that I went that year. I also left this in here, I don't know why, but it's the gift guide from scrapbook.com from 2019. I think I just left it there because I didn't know where else to put it. But yeah, that is it for my album for 2019. I'm sorry if that was really quick and the lighting was not the best, but I hope that you guys had fun and maybe got a little bit of inspiration. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys liked it, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!